Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be doing the full card breakdown and in detail predictions of UFC 263, Adesanya versus Vettori 2. We're going to do the full card prediction. First fight of the card, this is first fight of the card calls Felipe J. Collier, but overall, this is a freaking good card. What fights I'm excited for personally is Hakeem Dawodu versus Movsar Evloev, and Eric Anders, Darren Stewart. Lauren Murphy, Joanne Calderwood's actually pretty fire. I'm actually excited for that one. And Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill, and Drew Dober, Brad Riddell, and Damian Maia, Bilal Muhammad, Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz, Davidson Figueredo, Brian Moreno, and Adesanya Vettori, of course. Very, very good card, but we're going to start from the early prelim opener of Carlos Felipe versus Jake Collier. Now, Carlos Felipe coming off a good win in his last one over Justin Tafa. I thought that was kind of a bad decision. Not a robbery. I'm not saying that's a robbery. I just thought it was a little bit of a weird decision. I thought Tafa took that one, but whatever. He looked good against Jordan De Castro. He's coming off a great win over, but he let us all down. Jordan De Castro. He lost to JJ Spivak, but he's taking on Alexei Olnik now, so that's not a bad loss. And he just destroyed Jared Vandera that beat Justin Tafa. I like Carlos Felipe. I think he's a good fighter. He's a favorite. I understand. He's a really good fighter, but Jake Collier looked really good against John Vellante. People don't say anything about that. He looked really good against John Vellante, man. He looked real good. John Vellante's trash, though. He doesn't know what he's doing in there. I know he lost to Tom Aspinall, but Arlovsky did also. He did also. And he got submitted in the first round by Tom Aspinall. And Aspinall is freaking good, bro. He's a really good upcoming star. I think Carlos Felipe is going to get this done here, though. I'm going to say 29-28 unanimous decision. It's just going to be, I think this is a really obvious pick to kick off the card. Carlos Felipe gets it done. Heavyweight Nate Diaz, which we'll get to in a second. But Carlos Felipe, in my opinion, gets it done here over Jake Collier. I think he'll just outpoint him. Maybe Collier steals one of the rounds, but I just think Felipe is just going to be too much for him. And get 29-28 unanimous decision win over Jake Collier. Moving on up the card, Vettori versus Luigi Vendramini. I'm going with Luigi Vendramini. I think he's really good, bro. I think that Luigi Vendramini. Where's your brother Mario Bautista? Where are you? He's coming off a really good win over Justin Ayari. He looks really sharp in that one. He looked real sharp. And that win really impressed me. I picked Justin Ayari in that one. I thought he'd just get it done, but Luigi Vendramini looked good. He looked really good. But Vettori, on the other hand, looked also really good against Jamie Malarkey. That's come off a KO win over Commonworthy. People say that was a bad decision. That wasn't a bad decision. I thought that was it was a close fight. It was a really close fight. I thought Vettori got that, though. Come off a loss to Don Madge, but Luigi Vendramini come off a loss to Luzio Zaleski dos Santos. That's not bad either. He beat Muslim Salkov. Has come off a win over Francisco Trinaldo. I'm going with Luigi Vendramini. I think he'll get it done here. 29-28 unanimous decision. Again, it will be another close fight, but Vendramini gets it done. He'll just get first two rounds, in my opinion. Luigi Vendramini steals the first two rounds. I'll give the third round to Vettori. I think he'll get the third round. Really good third round, but he'll just won't have enough time by losing the first two. Luigi Vendramini gets it done, in my opinion. 29-28 unanimous decision. He gets it done. Moving on up the card. Steven Peterson versus Chase Hooper. Now, people are picking Chase Hooper. I'm going with Steven Peterson. I think he's underrated, bro. I'm not just saying that because of his brutal, out cold knockout win over Martin Bravo. But he looked actually good in that one. First, he's come off a win over Martin Bravo. Come off a win over Matt Bessette. Not the best ones in the world, don't get me wrong. Dustin Winter, that was an LFA though. I know he's coming off a loss to Alex Caceres. So is Chase Hooper. Chase Hooper is garbage. Get rid of him and cut him from the UFC after this one. I don't care about him though. He's overrated, bro. He's coming off a loss to Peter Barrett. I know that it says he won for some reason. It was a comeback win. Peter Barrett just had no fight IQ. I'm sorry, Peter Barrett. That's why you got cut from the UFC all the way there. He beat Daniel Tamer. And that one really impressed me. But then he lost Alex Caceres and Peter Barrett. Fair enough, you got Peter Barrett a win. Comeback win. Good job. No one cares. It's Peter Barrett, and he's not that good, and you were losing to him pretty badly. Steven Peterson's way better than Peter Barrett. Way better. Way better. I know he's I know he trains with all these guys, but it doesn't mean I'm picking him here. I'm not going with him here. There's no way I'm going with him here. Steven Peterson gets it done. I'll say he wins the first and third round. I'll say he wins the first, does a really good first round, loses the second because he slows down and goes rushing in the third. Chase Hooper will have a good second round, but after this he'll get cut from the UFC because no one cares about him. Well, people do, but he's overrated because of Ben Askren's or something. I'm going with Steven Peterson, 29-28 unanimous decision. A lot of 29-28s, bro. We'll get to Leon Edwards in a second. But I think he'll get it done against Chase Hooper. I think Chase Hooper is a little bit overrated as his fighting style. Don't really like it. I'm going with Steven Peterson here. He gets it done, 29-28 unanimous decision. Moving on up the card, Matt Frevola versus Terrence McKinney. Now, I'm calling it 30-27 here for Terrence McKinney. Okay, I'm kidding. I'm going with Matt Frevola, of course. I think he's underrated still, bro. People just judge him because he lost to Arman Tsarukyan. Arman Tsarukyan's so good. He's a good fighter. And he took that on a day's notice. He was supposed to take on Ottman Zaitar. But Ottman Zaitar potato things. He was supposed to take on Frank Camacho on this card. Frank Camacho got a car accident. He's coming off a win over Luis Pena. People say that was a robbery. That wasn't a robbery. I thought Matt Frevola won that fight pretty convincingly. He beat Jalen Turner. Went to a draw with Lando Venata. That needs to be explained. That is actually skill right there. Going to a draw with Lando Venata. Mike Grundy can do it. I know it was a different weight class, but come on. Lando Venata is actually decent, bro. He's a decent. I don't like that he lost to Polo Reyes. I think if they fought again, it'd be a different result. Arman Tsarukyan is not bad, bro. I think that will be a dominant performance from Matt Frevola here over Terrence McKinney. Terrence McKinney, isn't the best guy in the world, I would say. 3-2, 10-4, 12-3. 12-3 is pretty good, but 10-4 and 10-4 also, but 3-2. I know he lost to Derek Minner, and he lost to Sean Woodson and Taron Henderson, and that was a leg injury. Oh my god! But I mean, he's a good fighter overall. This Terrence McKinney dude. Don't think he beats Matt Frevola. If he does, good for him. I don't see it though. Matt Frevola gets it done. 30-27 unanimous decision. Dominant performance. Moving up the card. Pannie Kianzad versus Alexis Davis. I'm going with Pannie Kianzad. I think she's really good. I think she's really, really, really good. If somehow Alexis Davis pulls this upset, and she's an underdog, she has to be. Yes, she's an underdog. Not too much of an underdog, but 2-1 underdog. I just don't see Alexis Davis winning this one. She's coming off a good win over Sabina Mazo. enough. And I'll give her this. She lost to good opponents. Viviane Araújo, in my opinion, beat Caitlin Chookagian very clearly every single round. That was probably one of the worst girl robberies in a while. Wow. She clearly beat him, though. Jennifer Maia won a round against Shevchenko, bro. Won a round against Shevchenko. And, of course, she lost to Chookagian there. Made all of them competitive. I know she won against Liz Carmouche and Cindy Dandois. I don't even know who the hell that is, but yeah. She beat Sarah Kaufman as well, Jessica Ai. And she lost to Ronda Rousey and Sarah McMahon back in the day. I'm going with Penny Kanzad. I think she's really good. A lot of people picked her against Jari Eubanks. I picked Penny Kanzad. I thought it was a smart pick. I would never pick a 6-5 girl to beat a 14-5 girl. There's no absolute way. So Jari Eubanks is trash. She should not belong here. She didn't deserve to be here. She's horrible. Get rid of her immediately. But I just think that she's just really good. She's from Betch Correia, Jessica Rose Clark. I know she lost to Julia Villa, but that was different Julia Villa then. I'm gonna go for Penny Kanzad, 30-27. Unanimous decision. Sculling Alexis Davis on her feet each and every round. Domination for Penny Kanzad. 30-27. She wins. Moving on up the card. Hakeem Dawodu versus Movsar Evloev. Now, a lot of people are picking Evloev. I think he's overrated. He's not even that good, to be honest with you. Like, people just look at him because he beat Mike Grundy. I thought Lando Venata did way better than Movsar Evloev to Mike Grundy. And also, he lost a round to Nick Lentz and took him to a freaking split decision, bro. And he looked really bad in the Enrique Barzolo fight. Looked really... I think Movsar Evloev lost passion for fighting. I'm going to be honest with you. And Movsar Evloev fans are going to be pissed at me. I think he lost passion for fighting. I don't know, man. I think Hakeem Dawodu is actually pretty good, bro. I know he had split decisions every single fight, which I hate about him. Zabir Tukagov, really good win. Really good win. Really good win. Julia Arce, good win also. Not as good as Tukagov, in my opinion. Took both of them split decisions. He beat Yoshinari Hori by head kick. Third round. He didn't have all split decisions. And so was Austin Arnett. That was a unanimous. Kyle Bokniak was a split decision also, but well, whatever. I'm gonna go with Hakeem Dawodu, and I know he lost to Danny Henry, but that was back then. I'm going with Hakeem Dawodu. I think he's really good, bro. I think he's really good. And also he's Canadian. Let's go. I know Alexis Davis is Canadian also, but Penny Kanzad is just too good. I'm going with Hakeem Dawodu. I think he'll win 29-28 unanimous decision. Just out striking and out grappling Movsar Evloev in first two rounds. Losing the third, I guess, but I mean, I'll give the third to Evloev. But I'm Hakeem Dawodu, 29-28 unanimous decision. Gets it done. Moving on up the card. Lauren Murphy versus Joanne Calderwood. Now, Joanne Calderwood's going to win this fight. I think Joanne Calderwood's actually looked pretty good in that last fight against Jessica Ai. She looked really good in that one. I know she didn't look good against Jennifer Maia. She beat her, and I know she lost to Chookagian. She got pretty scolded in that fight. I know Jennifer Maia won. She got armbarred, but come on. What can you say? Lauren Murphy is getting a title elimination bout after beating Lilia Shakirova. No one knows who she is. And she lost to Jari Eubanks there, too. She won't win against Joanne Calderwood. There's no way. And she lost to Roxanne Modafferi and Andrea Lee. She lost to both of them. Her only wins are Lilia Shakirova and Maria Barella. Such a bad fighter, man. Such a bad fighter. I can see her overwhelming Calderwood, I guess, but that's all I see. because Calderwood's been overwhelmed before by girls like Shukagian, Calvillo, Maya, I guess. She's actually pretty good, bro. She's really, really, really good. And if people pick Lauren Murphy, look at her last win. She beat Lilia Shakirova. And she lost to Roxanne Modafferi too. That's so bad, bro. And she lost to Andrea Lee also. She shouldn't even get this opportunity. She's gonna fight Shevchenko if she wins. I'm going off Joanne Calderwood. I think she'll get it. I'll give you this, Lauren Murphy. You'll win the first round. But Joanne Calderwood's gonna take over last two. You'll lose. Boo-hoo. Joanne Calderwood gets it done. 29-28 unanimous decision. Pretty easily. Moving on up the card. Eric Anders versus Darren Stewart 2. I'm going with Eric Anders. I just think Eric Anders is going to get it done here. I think he'll get a first round KO. First finish of the night. Right? Yep, first finish of the night. Eric Anders gets it done in my opinion. I think he'll get it. I think he's really good, bro. Who is he lost to? Krzysztof Jotko. Fair enough. He's decent. I know he lost to Sean Strickland, but come on. Sean Strickland's taking on your hell now. He's beating Gerald Mearshart. I thought that was a robbery. I thought Mearshart won that, but I'll give it to him. And he beat Vincius Moreira brutally by KO also. Just to add that in there. He lost to Khalil Roundtree by domination. He just got dominated in that one. But Khalil Roundtree is not that good. We all know that by now. Also, Elias Theodorou, not that good either. Thiago Santos, take on Walker. I think he'll knock out Walker, but we'll see. Tim Williams, I don't even know where he is now. It was a good KO, but I don't know. Leo Machida, it was a close fight, bro. Lyoto Machida won that fight. Close fight, though, but Lyoto won. Yeah. I think Darren Stewart, we saw every time he gets a step up, he always fails. Like, he lost to Francimar Barroso, Carl Robertson, and Julian Marquez. But who has he beaten that's good? Legit. Eric Spicely, trash. Charles Bird, trash. Bevon Lewis, trash. Deron Wynn, decent, I guess. Naki Patillo, trash. Like, I can't give this guy, like, any credit other than Deron Wynn by split decision, I guess. And he lost to good competition. He's kind of lost to Eric Anders, let's be real. Kevin Holland, not bad, to be honest with you. Not bad. Bartosz Fimski. God, that's really bad. Just get off my screen, idiot. Edmund Shabashian. Not bad either, to be honest with you. Julian Marquez, not bad. Carl Robinson, not bad. Francis Barroso. I don't even know where he is, to be honest with you. But anyways, I think Eric Anders will get it done here. I'm going to say first round TKO. Not KO. I don't think he'll go out cold or anything. It'll just be like the first one, but with no like illegal knee. Eric Anders gets it done. Moving on up the card. Drew Dober versus Brad Riddell. I'm going with Brad Riddell. Most of you thought I was going to pick Drew Dober, huh? I'm going with Brad Riddell. I think he's decent, to be honest with you. I saw his fight. He's an actual technical fighter, though. Brad Riddell, coming off a win over Alex De Silva, got kind of out-muscled in the first round, I'll say. But Drew Dober's not a wrestler. He always gets out-grappled. We saw against Islam Makhachev and Benil Dariush. I always see this theme with Brad Riddell. I always see that every time he loses the first round or something, he always makes like the last two rounds just barely skims the last 2 rounds. I think he'll do that to Drew Dober if he can do that to Magomed Mustafayev, Jamie Malarkey, Alex Silva. Like we all know and saw. I don't think he could do it to Gregor Gillespie, to be honest with you. I think Gregor Gillespie is way better at grappling than Alex Silva. Drew Dober, on the other hand, come off a loss to Islam Makhachev. I know he's come off a win over Alexander Hernandez and Nasrat Akbaras and Paul Reyes. He's looked good. I always see this theme. Every time, he always wins 3, loses 1, wins 3, loses 1. Watch him win against Brad Riddell. Don't see it, though. I think Brad Riddell is going to take it, to be honest with you. Brad Riddell, in my opinion, 29-28, unanimous decision. Just going gassed out Drew Dober in the last 2 rounds. But it will be a war. First round is going to be a war. I think Drew Dober is going to win the first round, but it'll be a war. Brad Riddell wins, though. 29-28, unanimous decision. Moving on up the card to the main card. Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill. I'm going with Jamal Hill. I think he's just too good, bro. But I want Paul Craig to win. But I don't see it, though. I think he's a little bit chinny. We saw that he's been KO'd by Alonzo Menifield. Yep. Jimmy Crute. I keep thinking that was a KO loss. It was a submission. Yeah, that was karma. That was basically the last second, bro. Gil Roundtree got TKO'd there. Tyson Pedro got TKO'd there as well. He's a little bit chinny, bro. Michael Ankalaev, I'll give him that win. Kenny Nzechukwu, I'll give him that also. Vinicius Mejia, I'm not going to give him that win. Gassi Antigulov, I won't give him that win. Moose Shogun Hua, I won't give him that either. I just think Jamal Hill's on another level. I chose OSP to beat Jamal Hill. I didn't think Jamal Hill was ready. Proved me wrong, man. He proved me wrong. Jamal Hill looked amazing in that fight. Clifton Ferriaster Abreu looked good in that one, but they overturned it, of course. Darko Stostic, looked good in that one also, bro. He looked really good. I think he's going to go out there and catch Paul Craig out cold. I just think Paul Craig is a little bit chinny. Jamal Hill has a lot, Jamal Hill has a lot of power, bro. Jamal Hill wins first round KO, brutally out cold. It'll be vicious. Bonus, maybe. Moving on up the card. Damian Maia versus Bilal Muhammad. I'm going with Bilal Muhammad. I think Bilal Muhammad is actually really good. I saw his fight against, I saw his fight versus Leon Edwards. I know that one he kind of got beat up, which we'll get to in a second. I saw him beat up Diego Lima. Wow, that was freaking beatdown. He freaking destroyed him. Start to finish, every single round, 30-27. And he also did it against Lyman Good. And Takashi Sato and Curtis Millender, Chance Rencounter, Tim Means, Jordan Mean, Randy Brown, Gasso Montano. Looks really good in all of them, man. I know he's come off losses to Jeff Neal, Vicente Luque, and Aljoban. Aljoban retired now. Luque and Neal in the rankings. Let's be real. Well, they are. I'm going with Bilal Muhammad. Damian Maia come off a brutal KO loss. Not really that brutal, but he come off a TKO loss to Gilbert Burns. Come off a loss to Usman, Covington, and Woodley. These are not bad losses. I guess Woodley now, but other than that, not bad, bro. Not bad. Beat Masvidal, to be fair. You also beat Condit Brown, Gunnar Nelson, Will Mackey, Ryan Welfare, Lyman Good, Anthony Rocco Martin, Ben Askren. It's not bad, bro. I'm going to go for Bilal Muhammad, though. I think he'll win the last 2 rounds. Just at striking Maia. Maia will have a good first round with the energy. Take the back of Bilal Muhammad. Muhammad will survive. I think Bilal Muhammad, 29-28, unanimous decision, will get the job done. And he'll win the fight. Moving on up the card. Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz. This is the moment of the whole video. I'm going with Leon Edwards by Vicious. I think he's going to flatline Nate Diaz out cold. I know he's going to get a title shot for this. I don't care about Covington. He didn't even deserve it. He only beat Tyron Woodley. That's not even in the UFC anymore. Don't give Covington a title shot. Give Leon Edwards after he KOs Nate Diaz out cold. Better than Josh Thompson did. Everyone, the whole arena is going to blow up. But yeah. Moving on to the co-main event of the card. Deiveson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno 2. The rematch. I'm going with Brandon Moreno. And new Mexican champion. Brandon Moreno is going to win this fight. Deiveson Figueiredo showed low IQ in that last one against Brandon Moreno in that first fight. He's not going to win. I think we'll get this one done this time. My opinion, I think he'll lose the first round. Win the second, third, fourth, and lose the fifth. 3-2. Brandon Moreno, 48-47 unanimous decision. And he will become the new undisputed flyweight champion of the world. That sounds crazy, but it's true. He will do it. I think he will. Brandon Moreno for the win. And new. Moving on to the main event. Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori 2. The rematch. Also, I'm going with Israel Adesanya. I think he'll win against Marvin Vettori. I think Marvin Vettori is ready. I think he's ready. I think he's hungry. He wants to become the first Italian champ of the world. He says he can do what Jan Blachowicz did. Jan Blachowicz is better than you. He is. Shut up, Marvin Vettori. You don't know anything. You know some stuff, but you don't know anything much more than Jan Blachowicz. Israel Adesanya will win this fight. I think he'll do what he did to Costa. But in the fourth round, he'll get it done by TKO over Marvin Vettori. Fourth round TKO, in my opinion. Israel Adesanya gets it done. And I think that after he wins against Marvin Vettori, give him Robert Whittaker. Give him Robert Whittaker, bro. Give him Robert Whittaker. You have to give him Robert Whittaker. Robert Whittaker deserved his title shot after that Kelvin Gastelum performance. And he's fought 3 contenders now. Give him his title shot after he beats Marvin Vettori. And yeah. And still, Israel Adesanya wins this, my opinion. And I'll do the fight results on Monday. So I'll do the fight results on Monday. And if you guys want to know my most confident and unconfident pick on the card, my most confident is Leon Edwards. Most unconfident, Brandon Moreno. And I'll see you next video, guys. Peace out, guys.